Do you love the Tabernacle Choir? This year, the choir's music is everywhere you are. Listen to your favorite choir songs and music and the spoken word anytime you want on Alexa by simply enabling the skill.
Alexa, play music in the spoken word.
Now playing music in the spoken word.
You can also download the Tabernacle Choir app, subscribe to the choir on YouTube, listen on Spotify, and have access to all their wonderful music. Happy listening.
It's time to get your morning started with the news you need to know.
News update.
This is what's trending with DJ and PK. Hashtag NBA.
It's weird. Yeah. Right? I've been on the Celtics for 9 years, and he was my teammate every single one of those. You understand throughout the course of a career that the NBA is a business, and people change teams and change coaches and front office, but it doesn't make it any easier. There's still a human element of it that you feel those emotions, the city feels those emotions, but there's also a side of, like, we have to welcome our new teammates.
That's Jason Tatum on not having Jaylen Brown in Boston. There's a human side.
Reasonable.
Even though change is constant.
Everything he said?
Yep. It's all true, right? We've seen it all. Players have to live it all. We've had other players say similar stuff in the past, and he's living it now.
Yeah. Nature of that business. Don't disagree with anything he said.
That'll be a good but not very good or great team next year. I mean, that is a big loss. But they have guys getting older.
I haven't analyzed their roster because it's not final yet. Let's see what they got once we get to October, and then if they make any moves at the deadline.
Jazz lost to the Spurs. Summer League action in Vegas. Darren Peterson, 15 points on 4 of 16 shooting. No Ace Bailey, no Cody Williams. They fall to the Spurs, 92-84. They got one more game coming up on Friday, and then they are done with Summer League. Not going to worry about his shooting percentage right now. We saw this with Donovan Mitchell when he came in the league, and you don't have very many options on that Summer League team, so he's going to be forcing shots. It ought to be totally different when he's out there with Jaren Jackson Jr. and Lauri Markkanen and Bailey and Keontae George and whoever else.
Are you trying to talk yourself into something here?
No, I'm talking myself into not worrying about how efficient a shooter he is until I see him with real NBA players and the ball can be shared and there ought to be open shots. Instead of there's nobody here and I'm going to have to try to force this up even if it's not a great idea.
And so Caleb Wilson has a bunch of NBA All-Stars on his team?
Nope. NBA's taking advantage of the World Cup final being in the New York area this weekend as they'll have a number of groups interested in owning teams. They'll play in the proposed new NBA European League, visiting the NBA headquarters in New York City to talk about the latest developments and the next steps.
Good, and then drive over to New Jersey and watch the game.
Yep, there it is.
Never seen a state get so disrespected for stuff that is in their state that they keep saying the other state. Joke.
Stay in Manhattan and then drive over there to Jersey to see the game.
No, you don't want to stay in Manhattan unless you got your kind of money.
Well, I think all these European soccer teams have that kind of money.
You do?
I do.
Oh, I couldn't tell you one European soccer team anyway.
Manchester United.
Don't know anything about it.
Manchester.
One player, who the owner is, who the coach is.
Manchester, they're all worth $1 gazillion. They got the money.
They got tons of gazillion dollars?
Exactly. That's exactly what Man City has. It's Mideast oil money right there.
Mideast oil money.
Yeah. That's what it is. DJ and PK.
Hashtag NFL.
Alvin Kamara's reworked his contract to remain with the New Orleans Saints. Former All-Pro back wants to retire as a member of the franchise. He will pair with Travis Etienne Jr. So Kamara is back.
Oh, that's it. Low South oil money.
Ha. And NFC.
Bayou money.
I like that. Bayou money.
Yeah, well.
NFC South.
You don't buy me, I buy you.
Oh, okay, nice. Just seg right into a Godfather line. I like it. NFC South, the door's open. See who wants to go to the playoffs. 10 wins ought to get it done. DJ and PK.
Hashtag college football.
ACC Commissioner Jim Phillips said that the conference membership is unanimous in support of a 2014 college football playoff, but Miami coach Mario Cristobal made comments at ACC Media Days that he's not necessarily all in on the 2014 format after Miami made the national title game last year.
Well,
can't trust these commissioners.
Bob over there at Little Havana, he's got as much say as Cristobal does.
Yeah, right.
I guess it'd probably be Miguel over there.
Coaches can want whatever they want, but no guarantee, guys.
He has very little say in it. No. He's the guy who told us he hadn't had any conversations with Miami on Friday night after the Utes kicked the crap out of him, and on Sunday he was named the job, got the job.
Man, those were fast negotiations. They were really aligned. That was a beautiful thing. They must have been really aligned to turn that around in 36 hours or so. New Miami starting quarterback Darian Mensah, who ruffled feathers with his transfer from Duke to Miami, said that he was pulled towards Miami due to the success of Cam Ward and Carson Beck as transfer quarterbacks. They got a track record, building a rep. So he goes.
Cam Ward?
Mm-hmm.
Was Cristobal the coach, I guess, for Cam Ward? He'd been there a few years ago, I guess, by now.
Yes, I think he was. But
Cristobal was, Cam Ward, yes.
Carson Beck had big-time success.
They won, baby. Florida State wide receiver Deuce Robinson said the Seminoles feel the urgency to turn things around after 2 straight poor seasons. And head coach Mike Norville definitely on the hot seat after going 2-10 and 5-7.
It's funny in the college game, they won. That was NFL. You hadn't won nothing, but somehow Carson Beck won stuff. That's over now.
I think that comes down to a salary cap league. You got to at least get to the Super Bowl to be considered having won something or win the Super Bowl. But in college, where there are different teams and different leagues and different finances, depending on where you come in and what you've done in the past, if you do more than you used to do, you've won. As opposed to, if it were the NFL mentality, then it's like Indiana won and nobody else did. But there's an acknowledgement that some of these schools just have advantages: history, tradition, brand, money, league. They're going to get the benefit of the doubt in the seedings, all that kind of stuff. And Miami barely squeaked in, and then the fact they won 3 playoff games before Indiana beat them, it feels like they won. DJ and PK.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
Hashtag Major League Baseball.
Major League Baseball resuming tonight. 1 game. It's the Mets and the Phillies, 5 o'clock on ESPN. You like that? The guy's back at it. You only get 1 game. It's one of the 3 or 4 teams that's most important to you. Something you can. It's not some rando. It's something you can live and breathe. Mets versus Phillies.
Sure.
You'll feel
baseball.
that.
Yeah.
You'll feel it. Astros with a trade. They're sending right-handed pitcher Lance McCullers Jr. and left-handed pitcher Colton Gordon to the Milwaukee Brewers in exchange for Jaden Fielder. He's an outfielder DH prospect. He is the son of Prince Fielder. He is the grandson of Cecil Fielder. So, trade deadline looming. The first of how many deals?
No.
Time will
Fielder's
tell.
choice. We'll see how it works.
Nice. DJ PK. The Open Championship underway. We got some guys in the clubhouse with good scores. A lot of people still playing at this point. Royal Birkdale, Southport, England. Daniel Brown in with a 66, 4 under par. He's got the clubhouse lead tied with Sung Jae Im, who also carded a 4 under 66. There's a group of players in at 67, including Robert McIntyre and Francisco Molinari, and another group at 68, including Henrik Stenson. So, a lot of guys. You've been watching on your computer there, PK. We got on the TV now. See anything you like? Anything catch your eye?
That's still too early.
Scheffler's out there. He's 3 under through 13. So is Bryson DeChambeau. To your point, a long, long way to go. Siwoo Kim, a guy that are pretty good odds on him. He's 2 under through 13 right now. We will talk more with Brian Taylor coming up in another hour. He's going to join us at 8 o'clock. And there'll still be people. I mean, they're golfing until like 1:30 this afternoon. So, Ricky Fowler in the clubhouse after an opening round 71.
I don't know where Ricky Fowler is. I know he's done playing 18, but I couldn't tell you where he is right now. He may have gone to the local zoo. I know.
The local zoo?
Yeah. Check out the animals.
Nice. Think it's all imports? You think they're one of the zoos that Tucson has a desert wildlife museum? It's got all the local desert animals. What would you expect there at the Royal Birkdale Zoo?
Lions, tigers,
and bears,
elephants.
Oh my. Okay, all right.
Giraffes, monkeys.
Imported through from all over the world.
Snakes.
Mm-hmm.
Your regular zoo fare.
Snake house always creep me out. DJ and PK. Argentina does it again. They give up a goal. They're trailing 85th minute. They score and tie it. 7 minutes later, they score and win it. They knock England out. England goes to the third place game to play France on Saturday. Argentina goes to the final, and they will play Spain on Sunday. Messi assisting on both the goals. Again, they take it right down to the wire, but they find a way to get it done. Real Salt Lake's been off 6 weeks. For a long World Cup break, they had a tune-up last night. They beat Burnley 4-1. Serge Salon's the star of that game, scored twice, had an assist. Diego Luna added a goal. The final one on a penalty, and 4-1 they get the win. They will be back in MLS action Wednesday night at LAFC.
It doesn't say this on the...
Yeah, it's soccer at it anyway. DJ and PK.
Hashtag NHL.
Breaking news coming up later today, probably about 11 o'clock. The NHL regular season schedule will be released. They, of course, tease us with a few games. The Mammoth home opener will be October 1 against the Chicago Blackhawks. Circle it at the Delta Center, which currently doesn't have an upper bowl if you drive by it at night. The concrete's gone. There's just beams. You can see from the street all the way into the bowl and up into the roof. It looks pretty weird right now. They've gutted it.
So you can't see it during the day?
It's a little harder to see in, glare off the windows,
Ryan
that kind of
Smith
stuff. But at night,
pictures of being in there, like the gondola view and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these pictures of the construction are just fascinating.
Detroit Red Wings legend Steve Yzerman has stepped down from his role as executive vice president and general manager after 7 seasons running the team. No playoff berth in that time. He's going to remain on board as an advisor. There's what's trending, brought to you by Shamrock Plumbing. No job too big or too small. Get the personal touch with Shamrock Plumbing. Brian Taylor coming up on the Open Championship at 8 o'clock. Andy Bailey, NBA analyst, writer for Bleacher Report. What has he thought of the young guys in Summer League? That's at 9 o'clock. DJ and PK, we'll get to the question of the day next, right here on The Zone.
We have the tech to get food delivered in 15 minutes, but we all have horror stories about buying tickets. The Game Time app gives fans the advantage. Get amazing tickets in just a few taps. Fees are included, so what you see is what you pay. And the Game Time guarantee means authentic tickets at the best price every time. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets to concerts, sports, comedy, and more with Game Time. Download the Game Time app and create an account for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply.